Yo, little bootleg setup. I don't feel like doing the whole like thing that I would normally set up when I'm doing an iPad video. So we just gonna do it like this. But we got some new info on this. Shout out to organization. Number one, y'all site is hella bloated. I miss the days of old. But that's what the Thanos snap is for. Even though it's not permanent, shit gonna come back. It is what it is. So, Magnificent Monsters. 18 brand new reimagined anime cards. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the Blue Eye stuff here. So that means they're going to have another set. Another 18, maybe sometime next year, where we get the Blue Eye stuff. All of the rivals, blah, blah, blah. I think that's also where we get that new Rebellion, which will go nice with the new Phantom Knight stuff that we get later on down the line. Probably in that. They'll probably squeeze it in. No, I think that's in the core set. I forgot. I think it's in Origins. I don't remember. Serialized Grandmaster Rares. Of course, we get all these. The heroes are really nice. The Dark Magician is really nice. There's some good ones in this wave. Only the 18 reimagined cards above will have Grandmaster Rare versions. Interesting. We already knew that. 1,800 Grandmaster Rares. 100 for each of the 18 cards. 100 per card in the Americas, North, Central, South combined. And another 100 per card for all markets distributed from Europe, Oceania, Africa, the Middle East. All of them will be in English. Aren't we privileged? We get the new Terraforming in this Orichalcos card. I hope we get some more Orichalcos support. I do have a binder, and then the bottom, there's like 2 pages where the bottom are like all Orichalcos cards. These are 2 cool cards. The all arts for IP and SP, those are really cool. Fancy Ball, it's a great card. More chibis. I really like these more than the other ones. The old chibis were like kind of trash to me. They're cool, like Time Wizard and, you know, Gaia and Sparkman and all of those. But the thing about those is they're cheap. They're chibi, right? But then like the background was like nothing. Like these at least are like way more expressive. You know, they're just kind of like cards like. Meanwhile, this Zeus goes hard. I think this is another Engage. This goes hard. Dark Ruler no more. Bing! Get out of here, Hades. You know what I mean? I like these. Like this is how they should be doing cards. You know, experiment with the artwork more. Not just do overframes, but like let's see different things going on with the art. You know, when you reprint cards, Konami, don't just reprint them now. Make new artworks of them. That's going to hit every time. Then we get the 6 things from the Prismatic Summon boxes. Nightmare Eyes. I need that. Foil upgrades. 40 cards foiled up for the first time. Previously available only as common or rare. Radiant Typhoon, Art Mage, Doomsday, and GMX cards, plus some old goodies from Toon Cyber Dragon to 6 Sense. That's cool. I would like Hollow Toon Cyber. This should be a cool pool. Wabaku's there too. First time ever. That's really cool. I remember seeing some posts where it was like some guy was like, I don't like Wabaku, so it's not going to get, I guess he was like one of the like Konami higher up guys or whatever. Y'all should not be able to decide you don't like a card so it can't get an upgrade. Like that shit doesn't make sense. Whatever. Another chance at the hottest cards. Medius, Elzet, Azamina of the White Forest, Gorgon of Zilphonia, Delinquent Duo, Dark Magician, the Magician of Black Magic. So they're planning on reprinting some heat. That's great. How it's all put together. So if you look at this, the foil up pool is a good measuring stick, right? So like, let's say you need 40 packs. You need 40 packs to potentially pull one of everything. And since the other pools have half the amount, that means 40 packs to pull one of everything in the foil up pool. So that means by the time you pull 40 packs to get one of all of those, you have two of all the rest. That's good. That's pretty decent. I want to speak on this. I think pools are the way to go, but not huge pools, right? Like, they did a good job here. Like, I do commend them on this because, like, we have 4 20-card pools, 1 40-card pool. Things aren't going to be, like, super easy to pull, but at the same time, they will. This is much better than having, like, an 80-card pool in one slot and then, like, a 100-card pool in the other slot. Or like what they've been doing with Megatins, 400-card set full of bullshit. You know, like they ruined tins years ago when that was like something that almost every player would look forward to for years. Like, since tins came out, like, we've always looked forward to tins until they started making 400-card pools, and then you can't pull shit. There's like 4 or 5 cards that are worth anything. Your odds of pulling them are like, you have like a 1 in a million chance of pulling like something that would be like worth like $30. Like, that's terrible for a $20 product. I like the pools. Then you have, oh shit, I thought that was a bug. It's not. It's just a little piece of dust. Should scare me. Then we have the little 3-pack of stuff. 10, 10, 6. That's also decent. You could go crazy on this set, pull some shit, get super lucky, pull a Grandmaster Rare, and then you're just like, cha-ching, jackpot! You know what I mean? They are doing a good job. Konami is doing a much better job now at like making these products worth it for players. I'm a player, but I'm also a shop owner. So like, this product will go crazy, but my only thing is like, I'm a little guy. And my rep knows that like I mainly do Yu-Gi-Oh here. So like, I can see now these other shops essentially being able to get so much of the shit and me getting nothing. I'm 99% sure that that shit's gonna happen. Like, they're not gonna give me anything. They're gonna give them everything. Despite me being like somebody who supports this game, supports the community, distro will fuck me over 100%. And of course, I'm one of those people who I'm not going to be catering to no scalpers. I'm sorry. Like, I know a lot of people that are into the game. I'm going to make sure they get what they need. Anybody else that's just on here fly by night shit, you ain't going to really have that much luck getting this from me, unfortunately. I want to get it to the people who actually love the game, support the game, and they're not just on some, oh, cha-ching, I gotta pull the good shit. Like, nah, bro, y'all wasn't shooting with us in the gym. You know what I mean? There is one caveat to this though. This comes out around the times that the tins would come out, so that means this is going to replace the tins for this year. Meaning there's going to be a lot of cards, because like they do talk about like, you know, they're mentioning Doom Z, Art Mage, GMX. GMX already is a little questionable. It's like, don't dedicate too many slots to that. Like, but since they are replacing the tins with this, there's going to be some archetypes that came out over the past, like, I don't know, what, 4 sets that they normally do, 5 sets. And they've been doing weird shit with the tins, throwing in cards from this, whatever. Some things won't be reprinted again. Like, more things won't be reprinted. So I think what we should do is start to keep an eye out on the sets that would have been reprinted in the tins, because they're not going to be. They're not going to be reprinted. Those 4 or 5 sets that normally would fall into this product, because this is a new product, even though it's just like it's like a rarity collection in a tin. It's like it's in the middle. It's like a rarity collection tin almost. Everything hollow, ultra at least, reprints, new stuff, blah, 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 imports, all that. Which looks like a great product on paper. Like realistically, it will be a great product. It's going to sell ridiculously, like 100%, no doubt in my mind. There are meta cards in here. But the thing is, for the people that were looking forward to reprints of certain things, they're going to miss out here. So now, like, it's like, Konami has been reprinting a lot of things lately, which is fine. I was watching this one video and a guy said, like, who would have thought that, it was I'll make another video about that, but I won't speak on it too much. But essentially, like, the guy was talking about, like, reprints and how some of the other games now are a little more egregious with their prints, to the point where maybe they should do reprints. Konami does reprints for a reason, and I'll speak on that too in another video. Not that I have any inside info, but it just makes sense when you think about it, right? This is going to be a great product. It's going to be a really great product. I do worry about what we miss here when it comes to reprints, but we'll see. And we'll see how crazy this goes. This could be the set that hopefully the scalpers don't go too crazy. I'm sure they'll pull up for this. All they got to do is see that keyword, extremely rare. It's GG's for us, man. Luckily, like, there's going to be so much bulk of this set, right? Like, because of how much is going to be opened, if you want something from this set that's not a Grandmaster Rare or Overframe or something like that, you'll be able to probably get it for whatever, $1. I can't see any Ultra that's not, what I just mentioned being expensive. I just don't see it. Especially with the way the pools work. I think pools are very, very smart on their behalf, especially when they're not large pools. You almost guarantee value out of every pack. Almost guarantee. I'm not saying guarantee, almost guarantee. And that's really good for the game, for both the collectors and the players. You're thinking, Konami, you're thinking.